Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're going to be having a lot of fun because I was searching the internet to find some weird decks and I found one that has a lot of dragons in it. So today we're going to be rocking with dragons. Let's hop over and see the dragons we're going to be playing. Couple of quick announcements. Don't forget to check out our sponsors, ultrapro.com/PowrDragn. Use promo code PowrDragn. They'll save you 5% on your purchases. And they have some sweet Phyrexian stuff right now. Also, if you're going to be at the Hunter Burt Memorial Open in Dallas, I will be there next weekend. And if you're going to be at the Orlando Command Fest in April, I will be there. So come out, meet me, say hi, let's take some pictures. Otherwise, join the channel, support me, all that good stuff. But let's get right into this deck. We are going to be playing some mana creatures. We're going to start with a full pile of Loam Speakers and Taxidermists. And this kind of comes back to a lot of dragons costing 4, so if one of these sticks, we can go from 2 to 4 and really start rocking and rolling. But we do know also that our mana creatures do die a lot in this format, so we can't just rely on that. So we do have some quality 3 mana things. The first one is Wedding Announcement, partly because, well, the card's just damn good. It's going to make us a creature every turn. It's also one way we could draw cards if we need to, but I like what it does as a filler spot in here to buy us time to get to our dragons. Also not bad against control matchups, so you don't have to overcommit to the board. But then, Fable. I mean, I know we get tired of seeing this card, but this has to be one of, if not the best card in Standard, and honestly, getting a body, it can attack, get us different colors, which we need because we're playing 3 colors. It can also help us ditch if we have a hand that's got too many 4 or 5 mana things in it to get something more reasonable. This is very good, and being able to copy some of our dragons, also elite action. So we love that. But our dragons, we're going to be playing Atsushi, because Atsushi is great at getting us cards or getting us treasure. We like both options. We also have Mana Form Hellkite. This is going to be good because anytime we play a non-creature spell, we're going to get an extra body with haste, and we love that. Also, Mana Form Hellkite's really sweet if you get to copy it with your Kiki-Jiki, or Reflection of Kiki-Jiki. Really cool, because then you start getting double copies of the spells that you're playing. It's really great. But then we have Moonveil Regent, which is kind of nice because we're going to talk about some multicolor spells here as well, which could help us keep our hand rolling, so we love that. And then we have Rith, the big, I was going to say daddy, but I think Rith is actually a mother. So the big mother here that actually can protect your other dragons and help you get more dragons, which is even better. But on top of that, we're playing Shivan Devastator because we like having haste creatures. And this is almost like a fireball to your opponent that you can just attack with multiple times. Really good if your opponent does manage to sweep the board and get rid of your dragons. Following up with the haste dragons, even better. But speaking of haste creatures, another one that isn't really a dragon but does fit the bill, we're going to be playing Fleetfoot Dancer. This card's actually really surprising in the fact that it does have trample and also gives us lifelink in addition to haste. And it's not too hard to cast, all things considered, between us having multi-lands and all of those mana creatures. But there is one very interesting card that we're going to be playing that I think is going to make the difference in this deck, and that's Angel Fire Ignition. Partly because it gets us life, it can have something be indestructible in combat, but even more important is whenever you have flyers that you're getting to play this on, you're getting the full attack in, and then you now also have like a 6/6 or a 7/7 on defense. Really a big deal. And the fact that you can use Angel Fire Ignition twice is awesome. You can get extra flying tokens because of Mana Form Hellkite. It just does a lot in this list. So I think if you like any of these cards, you should enjoy the games we're going to play today. But as always, catch up with me at the end of the video, and we'll see how we feel about this random pile of dragons. Yeah, I guess we keep this. Like, not sure what I'm really expecting, but yeah, you know. Picking up a Fable, I think, helps us draw a little bit. We'll see, though. I mean, going on the assumption we're losing our first creature or two here, playing against black-red. I mean, there's no way that Taxidermist lives, right? I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I doubt it. Alright, as expected. Sure, let's go with this. I'm not sure what else we're going to get to do here, though. Okay. Shieldred? No, just a Bank Buster. Okay, that's not so bad. If they attack, I think I'll block here. Yeah, like, I'm not totally sure I won't block. Okay, they just want to make sure it's dead either way. I was going to block anyway, so it's all good. Same outcome for us. Discard 2 things. Maybe this guy. And that's probably it. I kind of want to hold on to our lands. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We drew another one. See if this flies. Are we holding another removal spell? Nope. They're just going to draw a card with the Bankbuster. Okay, well, the good news is if they don't get anything fancy to kill the Dancer and maybe they just get, like, Shieldred, we would be able to Angel Fire and attack, and that would be kind of nice. Cruelty. Sure. I don't have a creature, nor a Planeswalker. So that worked out pretty well for us. Now we just have to decide if it's worth it to try to go for the Ignition here or set up a future Fable. But I'm thinking I could also, actually, not even that. Check this out. We can actually give this haste, copy the Fleetfoot Dancer. That's a little wild. All right, let's try that and see what happens. And we'll attack. A little bit different. We do get to gain some life there. We have a smaller Fleetfoot Dancer, but whatever. I mean, the only difference is there, I guess, could attack with Fleetfoot Dancer, gain 2, and that would have had Vigilance, and then I guess we could copy it during their end step, which would have been pretty positive. But here, we're still not bad off, I don't think. Invoke Despair. Sacrifice a creature. Sure. If we do it the other way, we lose a creature and an enchantment, and that's real bad. Here, the opponent's at 4, and I think that's it. Yeah, okay, we'll take it. This is rough, but we're going to keep anyway because we have a couple turns to draw at least one land, and we could play Wedding Announcement if nothing else goes right. So it's not the end of the world, especially if this ends up being mono red. Wedding Announcement's actually reasonable. Probably means we're going to lose this Loam Speaker, though, but that's okay. Whoa, we didn't. They didn't even have, like, a Lightning Strike for the Loam Speaker? It's a little bit scary. Are they just going to play, like... I don't even know. I mean, I guess this could just be Squee? Nope, it's a Volt Charge. That's why. Oh, that makes me wonder if this is actually not what we think it is. What if this is something like a... I guess it could be like a Koth here? That would be something. Jaya, well, same difference. It's in that Sphere stuff. Alright, as much as I'd like to play a Moonveil Regent and take advantage of these, I think we're just going to do this. And, I'm not even going to draw a card here. I'm just going to attack this into Jaya. Since next turn we can attack with another Fleetfoot, and we'd have another body here, which I think is more important. Let's see what the opponent's got. We did get some dragons this time, though. Didn't really get dragons in that first game. I just realized this is like twice in a week that I've played with Fleetfoot Dancer. I'm kind of digging it. Alright, doing a salvo off Fleetfoot Dancer. Fair enough. Well, we're going to make sure that Jaya dies here, if we can. Probably going to end with us just drawing a card. I guess they don't have a spell? Oh, I guess they did. Dang it. I thought they didn't have one. Oh, okay, they don't. Then what was that pause about? Or maybe they do and it's just something not useful.
You be ashes.
Alright. We're in a pretty good spot here. I mean, even if they sweep the board, we just hope to draw a land, maybe do like Moonveil into Taxidermist or something. But yeah, Mono Red usually doesn't have ways to get rid of enchantments either. We're also at 27 because we got some life there. So yeah, they're just giving up. Sure, let's go for it. This is the type of hand, if I was playing for myself and it was off camera, I probably would have thrown it away. But because I'm making content and I want to let y'all be able to see a variety of hands, this is what happens. Yeah, let's go with this. This is interesting because usually when you see stuff with Galley Greeters, they're playing things that are more low to the ground. And if that's the case, we might be able to just play some dragons and start coming over the top. I mean, admittedly, we can end up in a weird race, especially if they're going to be able to gain life off double Galley Greeters. That could be something. Ooh, that's a little bit of a treat, isn't it? What if? All right, let's do this. I just feel like if they're going to come up the ground, then we're just going to have to come over the top and do what we can. Fleetfoot Dancer was almost my choice there, honestly. But I feel like we can wait on that a little bit. Borrowed Time. Okay, well, they didn't play a creature here, so that's kind of good, I guess. And they decided to go shields down there. We did not get a land, so that's a little bit concerning. But we'll see what happens. Getting that third Fable when we needed a land, not so good. Wedding announcement, sure. That's going to allow them to do some things during their end step, which we're not going to enjoy. Yep, you got it. Tapped land, not quite what we're looking for. Almost meets the brief. Let's go here. And attack with this. Alright. In the turn. I'm just trying to set up a situation where maybe we could get a dragon and then Angel Fire and kind of get a little bit out of it. But now we're going to have to use a dragon to kill Wandering Emperor. So that's a thing. They have 4 mana still. So we got to respect it. They're still loading up treasure. I'm a bit concerned on what that means. Let's get rid of that. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's a thing. I guess we just go 4? I mean, why not? Okay. I don't know what they need all this treasure for. Maybe a Titan or something? We're probably about to find out, whatever it is. Oh, Portal. Well, of course. Alright, GG's. Oh, boy. We go first with this? Alright, let's gamble. We got 2 turns to draw land. That's just kind of where we are. If we don't hit, we don't hit. We're probably just playing this Devastator for 1, by the way, too. Because we ain't got nothing else going on. If Devastator don't hit, we're probably dead anyway. Alright, cool. Let's Devastator for 1. And then I think we Fable. Not totally sure, but I think it's going to be Fable. Especially now that they just have 1/1s. So I think we're into that. Attack for 1. And let's see what happens. Would have liked to have drawn a land instead of another Fable, but, you know. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess. What the hell is this thing? Flesh Cutter. +2. When it attacks, you make a might. Oh, yeah, I've seen that. We're just going to discard 1 Fable. Probably makes the most sense. Did not find a land, but that card does not suck. Let me tell you. Yeah, guess we attack with both here. I mean, can't see why we're going to do anything else. And they're blocking with both. Wow. Okay. Seems fine then. Probably could have just wedding announcement there to draw a card, but, you know. Ossification, sure, you got it. Man, decks are looking weird these days. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. We play this. I can't really do anything with that if we do. I guess we just go Wedding Announcement. And sure, I'll attack. Why not? Alright. Akasha's welcome. I'm assuming you got another creature somewhere. Wow. Just aggressive. Okay, then. We will... Trying to think what they would even be playing here. They've got 5 mana. They're playing enchantments and artifacts and creatures. Like, I really have no clue what the opponent's doing. I think we're just going to attack. Play this. Call it good. Get a card. Okay, there's a land. I mean, it could just be Wandering Emperor, take out a Reflection. Like, I don't know. Like, nope. This is some type of weird might make tokens, draw cards, pile of stuff. Sure. Why not? Okay, what do we got going on here? Let's play this here. Let's... do I even want to do that? Just thinking that, like, I could attack, draw a card, opponent's at 13, they take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, go to 6, go to 5. Yeah, we probably don't need to commit anything else to the board. Seems a little greedy to do more than that. Let's see what they got. Obviously something to get rid of that. Fair enough. They're at 5, though, and we have access to Ignition, which they know. So if they're going to kill something, they kind of have to do it now. I mean, I guess they could still have, like, instant speed kill thing for whatever we target. Alright, we go to 19, or I guess 21. Oh. Well, that's a thing, too. We play this, we copy it. But that just gets blocked and you take 4. That's no better. If we... Trying to think if there's any other way to guarantee damage getting through, but I guess we just try, put it on this. Attack, attack. You block there, take 4, that dies. You gain a life. Is there a Wandering Emperor in our future? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because they didn't do anything else, and I'm very curious. Alright. Nope, there wasn't. Okay, weird. I don't know what happened there. And if you're wondering why the opponent died there, this ends up getting Trample as one of the abilities. So even though they blocked, you had 3 Trample over, plus this is 2. Even with them being at 5, that's exactly 5 that gets through. But this, the backside, doesn't actually trigger. It creates a trigger when the creature dies. So technically the opponent's at 0 while this is going to hit the stack to resolve, but they're already dead. This is quite the easy mulligan. We'll keep this one, probably get rid of Mana Form Hellkite here. And call that good. Or about as good as it's going to be. These all come into play tap, so it doesn't help us. We're hoping to find one, at least one untapped land for the Loam Speaker. Alright. Come on. Untapped land. At least give us a shot at playing something good on turn 3. Oh, it's not going to matter anyway. Against red-black, we're going to lose our duders. So this is probably fine. We're probably just going to play Wandering Emperor here. Next turn. Yeah, this hand actually ended up being pretty poopy. Drawing that other Fleetfoot Dancer was not good. Trying to figure out what this is going to look like for us over a couple of turns. It's not looking like a good start, though. Okay, still did not draw land in the first... Well, we got... Yeah, wow. Oof. Not only did we not draw land, we drew 2 4-mana things. So that didn't help our cause. Yeah, you're probably not making it, little soldier. Or little human. He's not even a soldier. He hadn't even been upgraded yet. Yep, you got it. Okay, so we do have a decision to make here since we drew a land. We could Fleetfoot Dancer to get some of the life back. Assume they're going to sacrifice probably a Harvester to kill one. We could Atsushi, which would then give us treasure. And if Atsushi died, and then we could use that to play like 2 or 3 things next turn. So that's doable. I think we're going to go with that. Because we'll get a blocker here from the wedding announcement. So worst case scenario, we could still block something here, even if they spend real mana to kill the Atsushi and whatever. So not the end of the world. And we were a little bit mana light here, so hopefully they just don't exile it. That'd be the only real problem. Okay, go for a throw. We can accept that. That is totally reasonable. We will take the treasures. So now if we can find a land, we'll get 2 cards, and that'd actually be really good. Or get to play 2 cards, I should say. Alright. Go to 8. That's a whole different issue. Okay, well here then I think we just Fleetfoot Dancer. I don't think it's worth blowing up the treasure for that. Much as I want to. Another kill spell? Nope, they're sacking a blood to go find one. Were they not successful? It looks like not. Okay, that's actually okay for us. Alright, so we gain a little bit of life back. I think we go ahead and do this now. Our plans have changed. In the turn. Alright, so now we have some sizable bodies. We've got another mana creature. Sure, we can live with that. We can block harvesters now. Ah, Smoldering Egg. You don't get to see that too often. That's cool. Alright, we might have slowly turned this around here. Alright, Jetmir's Garden. We're going to go ahead and play this. And I'm going to go ahead and play this since it'll be a 2. And I'm not going... Because if I don't... here's the thing. If I don't use it now, I'm going to definitely cast this and get 3 cards next turn. So I would be discarding the Devastator most likely. The only difference would be if maybe I got another land. I could have made the Devastator 1 bigger next turn. But that just wasn't going to be a thing here. I'm only going to block 1 of these. No need to put the Regent at risk. Do this. Oh, I could have played both of these, but I guess it doesn't matter. We'll take action. Get 3 new cards. One of them is great. Love to see that. Activate one of these lands, I guess. And we're gonna attack. 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 Gonna keep Moonveil Regent back just in case. Alright, didn't want anything crazy to happen where, like, they have a kill spell for the Dancer and then we end up on low life or something. But we're pretty good now. Yeah, Elder Dragon Ward doesn't really matter. Sure. Yeah, like I said, it doesn't really do anything. Go to attacks. Alright. That was a good comeback based on how that started. Ooh. Alright, let's keep it. Because if this dies, if we find at least one land, we already have an untapped land for... I mean, already have white mana for the announcement, so it's not the end of the world. We still have to find the land, which is, you know, a battle on its own. Okay, we did that part, so that's good. Let's go with this first. It probably gets countered, but that's okay. Like, it's the least of the cards in our hand. We'd much rather... Oh, I guess I didn't even think about Syncopate. I guess we could have got away with Wedding Announcement there. That would have been a thing. Phyrexian Arena. Ooh, so we have a decision to make here, don't we? Man, against control, I kind of would rather have Wedding Announcement, but at the same time, let's get it. Here comes Depopulate. No, not a Depopulate. Interesting. What are we looking to do here? All right, let's try this. I mean, I assume if you have a kill spell, it's coming after that anyway. So nothing really lost there. Attack. Play this. Okay, opponent's at 10. I mean, I assume they're looking for a sweeper or some such. That may just be what's about to happen next turn. Oh, what can we get away with here? I'm trying to think about how big we need this Devastator to be next turn. If we attack for 3, I'm thinking like if they play a Wandering Emperor. Bah, this is all kind of rough. Let's just... Man. I really don't know what to do here. Alright, here's what we're going to do. This is probably a bad gamble, but... in for a penny, in for a pound, you know? And then I'm just going to play this for 3. And just kind of say, F it. If you got something, you got something. Wandering Emperor does their thing. We draw a card. Oh, they don't even have that. Oh, well now I just want to draw a haste thing over the next 2 cards. Like, okay. Well, that's fine. That gives them what they wanted. Wow. I might have played that turn differently if that's all they... If I knew that's all they had, obviously. Okay. Well, now what the hell do we do? That went a whole different direction than we were expecting. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So we couldn't do this and this anyway to get a bonus creature. So yeah, I guess we just say what's up. I mean, you gotta have something. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, we can't just have nothing here, right? Yeah, we try this. Okay. We get a card. Opponent's drawing 1. Going to 4. Boy, I've never wanted a haste creature more in my life. Like, oh boy, come on, haste creature. Off the top, because I think we're going to need every bit of it. I mean, they have to kill multiple things or whatever, or sweep the board here anyway, as things stand. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Like, it was going to have to be something like that. Let's discard a Rith and this. Oh, we were so close. Oh, wait, no. Oh, nope, still not. Dang it. Okay, this comes in as a 4/5. We can only make it a 7. Oh. Man, if we had 1 more mana, we could have played this, given this haste. Oh, gosh. Dang it. Oh, this is close. Yeah, we can't do... Man. Alright, I guess this is it. Man, that's rough. That's really rough. Man, 1 mana away. Jeez. That would have been such an awesome way to win, too. Because it would have been, this would have been 6, 7, 8, 9 exactly. Oh no, we would have even bigger because we would have had the wedding announcement bonuses. Man. Sometimes though, sometimes. We're not out of it, but it's looking pretty grim. Because we might just die to the poison counters now. Okay. Alright. Jace leaves us to where we win, right? Oh, well now they see we have ignition. So yeah. Woo. I don't know how we pulled that off, but I'll take it. Wow, that is something. Alright, well now we get to just go big silly combo time, right? Arena. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. I only need 1 red anyway after that. Yeah, I have all the mana I need. Okay. Then we just give this haste. Alright. Attack the opponent. Whew, that one was close. That was real close. Dang. Oh boy. You know what? Let's keep it. It's a little slow, but not bad. Only probably really goes bad if for some reason we don't find a 4th land and the opponent gets rid of our wedding announcement before we actually get to get anything from it. But looks like they're playing either red or red-green, so we're probably okay as far as that goes. And these Fleetfoot Dancers might be real value. Now that's annoying. Good job, though. I almost never get that type of draw when I've tried it. Okay, well we did get the 4th land, so that's some good news. We're going to try to chump block some things. Don't know that we're going to get to. Are they going to use burn spells to max it? They have to, I guess. Alright, cool. Works for me. Time for Fleetfoot Dancers to go to work. Punch that clock, Elfler. Do your thing. Now, I could probably keep it back to block, but that gets a little risky, especially with them having Voltage Surge. So I might as well get the life that we can, while we can. Mechanized Warfare. That does actually hurt. Alright. So they're going to be able to do 2, 4, 6, 8. And we can attack for 8. Huh. Now things get a little scary. Not gonna lie. Well, we can block 1. So there's that. If we go to 13, I don't think we die. Let's find out. Like, I don't know. Like, I guess if they had some weird hasty things, maybe. But I can't think of a way. They would. I mean, I guess they only need to find 5 damage. So it's actually doable. Matter of fact, if they had, like, a Monastery Swift Spear and a burn spell, I'd be dead. Okay, that's part of the way there, actually. Put this to 11. Those don't have haste, though. Yep, so we're not dead. Matter of fact, we're beyond not dead. We're actually very much alive and winning. Sure. Yeah, I was going to say, you got to triple block all these, but then there's still trample damage. And we're going to gain the life. Yep. Sure. That works for me. Then we'll play this. And this. And we're still securely at 13. I think we're okay. Cute deck from the opponent, though. All them Goblin tokens almost did the deed here. But, yeah, we're going to block. Deal 2 to everything. Nope. And just bonus life there. Yep, opponent says GG. Whew. Man, we're eking some close ones out, but fun games, I'll tell you that. All these mana creatures. It's a trap, but I'm going to walk right into my own trap. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, okay, we at least found a land, so that makes it hurt a lot less. Also, Destroy Evil's actually neat if they have like a Skrelv's Hive or something like that, so wouldn't have been too bad. I think we're going to go here and here. Then we'll set up a dragon, and then we'll try to Fleetfoot Dancer, I think. Oh, away goes our Loam Speaker. Yep. So we don't get a good block on the Duelists, I guess, is what they want to do here. I mean, I guess I could just block and trade with the Duelists. Sucks to lose another mana creature there, but probably fine. Yep. I mean, gotta get rid of the double striker, right? Whew, another untapped land would have been sweet there, but... Angel Fire Ignition's kind of interesting, though. We could also end up destroying that and getting a creature back. A Might Overseer. As long as it's your turn, creatures you control get +1/+0 and have first strike. Create a one. I have not even played that. I forgot that was even a Magic card. And I wish I was joking with y'all. Yeah, we're just going to do this. No attacks, I don't think. And I'm hoping to get a land so I can have a turn where I get rid of the Sentry and then I can Ignition and then boom, we can start doing stuff. That's the game plan here. I just don't know how long I have is the problem. I will gladly block the Overseer. Okay, Mondrak. This is gonna... Okay, well, never mind. I have a different target for the Destroy Evil now. Because otherwise, their plan is even just have to sacrifice 2 things. One of which is going to be the Chorus, obviously. Don't know what the other would be. But it is an important decision. Our plan, though, is to attack in the air, and the opponent's not all that strong, so... Yeah. I guess we go ahead and do it now. We do get 1 bonus attacker. For 2. I mean, it's up to them. I mean, they can either keep the Overseer that can copy things, or they're going to give us Sentry and give us a body back. Either way, we are good with this. We'll decline the action, because whatever. We have other cards we want to cast. And they would have to take 2 as well, so they would go to 14. We'd attack for 6. They'd be at 8. And then they're staring at lethal, possibly a couple different ways. Come on, I know you want to. Yep, I was going to say, if you don't have any other token producers, you got to keep the thing that can make you tokens. Alright, so that helps. Now we can attack. I think we're just going to get him with all of these. I mean, we're only at 1 poison, so the opponent's going to have to show us something. Decline. Maybe I shouldn't have played the Speaker, because they could just play a Sweeper here, which would suck, and they would be left with Mondrak and us with nothing. So that was probably a bad play. Because they would have to deal with everything in the air, plus we already have a Angel Fire Ignition. So there's not much to gain otherwise, truthfully. Like, even if they dealt with 1 dragon here, I'd still have 6. And some. Oh. Okay. They didn't have enough to sweep the board. Thank goodness. Alright. Well, then that should be game. Yep. We'll just block the little poison duders. Interesting that this dude doesn't have poison. Or toxic. Or whatever. Alright. Yeah, we definitely have way more than 9. Yep, opponent says GG. We had all kinds of stuff here. Tap this for red, I suppose. Use that here. Decline. And target Mondrak just for sport, even though we know we can't kill it. Alright. That's way more than enough. Alright. We got away with another one. Playing against Big Boss. Or Big Bo 55. I don't know. But we are going to keep this just the same. This is interesting, right? Because this is a hand where, like, we're on the play. We've got the Taxidermist. We don't have really anything exciting to do on 3. But these are actually both reasonable cards here. But we'll see if they even get to resolve. Alright. I think we start with this. Probably doesn't happen. Oh, it does happen. What? For real? I don't even think we can afford to attack. Like, you might flash something weird in. I mean, unless you're just going to bounce a thing. No, nothing. They literally had nothing. Wow. Okay. Oh, that's excellent. That's exactly the right card we want. We're going to submit 0. We want all this action. So yeah, destroy this dude. We are going to play this. Attack, get a treasure. Now if we can find a land, we could do this and this next turn, and we are off to the races. We'll have all kinds of damage incoming. Alright, you got a Contaminator. That was not quite what we're looking for, but it's not terrible either. So let's... If I attack with this, they probably don't block. But let's find out. Alright. Interesting. Maybe I should have just attacked with the Goblin anyway, just to get the treasure and then have the big turn next turn. Guess it doesn't really matter, though. I mean, ultimately. Because I'm like, what are they going to do here? Sure. I feel like they're a proliferate deck just waiting to stick a damage on, or a poison on us somewhere. They might even try to kill one of these tokens to trample, get us with a little bit of action, but I'm kind of okay with that. They're only at 14. I mean, if we go... Maybe I don't know. At least this way they're going to spend some mana. But I was just thinking, like, we can mana form Hellkite. Oh, well, they had March. Oh, that's a thing. Okay. You got it. You did your thing, opponent. Gonna kill our Reflection as well? Or bounce it? Because that would be pretty relevant. We got another mana form Hellkite. Alright, that's fine. I mean, we could pay for Make Disappear, so meh. Attack with the Fleetfoot Dancer. Just leaving the Reflection back so we can copy a Hellkite. Or, I guess we could copy a Fleetfoot if we really wanted to and gain some life. That's also viable. I think if they attack, we'll probably just copy the Dancer. If they don't attack into us, then we'll copy the Hellkite. I think it's going to be the plan. Yeah, sure, you got it. I mean, I have no idea how the opponent's going to come back from this unless they just have infinite bounce proliferate stuff. But if they do, they do, is kind of the way I'm looking at it right now. I mean, they could deal with the Hellkite, I guess. If we block... I was thinking if we target it, but we'll block first. Just for safety concerns. Matter of fact, I'm even going to double block. It doesn't matter. If you have something to kill it, I'm going to take that anyway. So whatever. I mean, I guess they could maybe pump it or some such, but I guess if they do, they do. If it had mana value 3 or less, they proliferate. Alright, sure. Yep. Sounds good. We go to 5. Or 5 poison, I should say. Alright. During their end step, I'm going to copy our Taxidermist. Oh, can we win with that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We could 4. We're going to be 1 short. Dang it. Wait, actually not true, because we give this haste, right? So that's 4 for that, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Close. Damn close. I think whatever I'm doing, I'm getting greedy here regardless. Whatever we're doing is just a big greed fest. Because I can copy that, but it still only leaves 2 mana. We do this. I'm just double checking the math to make sure. This would make a 3, a 4, 4, right? So that's 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it's only 13. Dang it. I say dang it like, I don't have any, but like, you know. Alright, I guess we just wedding announcement here. And then we just try to win next turn, I suppose. Attack with that. Attack with this. Might as well attack with this too, F it. Like, if they can put 5 poison on us next turn, then I guess you got it. Like, I don't think it really matters here. I mean, we're going to block anyway. We can play something and copy it. It's so weird. We only got to 4, and they only got to 3 mana. And we both played a bunch of spells this game, somehow. I mean, 2 very resilient decks. Sure. I mean, even if we block and they were to minus kill our creatures, whatever, it's just like, okay, well, we'll have wedding announcement tokens and whatnot. Yeah, sure. Makes sense. We're at 6. 7. Looks like more of the same this turn. So we can either play this, copy it, attack. We just play this, attack. Is that what we want to do? They obviously have something to bounce with here, right? So let's just go with this. I can't see a world where they don't. And we're going to make another token to block? Like, yeah, sure, whatever. We got to go for it. Actually, I guess that's all we can... Man, I really need to go for it. But the problem is if we don't make a token and they have something to put a counter on us, we die. I mean, they just had too many stops. They have to have a card here. Right, something relevant. Okay, what do you got? And they could still have 2 things and we still die. Because if it's proliferate, allows them to trample to even hit us for 1, we're still dead. But at least this way they have to have 2 things. And don't get me wrong, like, going forward on that last turn is probably correct. Trying to manufacture a way to just get all that damage in there. But I was truly playing around them having something to bounce or deal with a thing. And if so, a lot of those cards do just put a poison counter on you. And then we would have just died to the Contaminator hitting us. Which they still might have that right now. Our opponent says GG. So us leaving back the blockers, I think, worked. And if they attack, we're just putting everything in front of it. Taking no chances here. But yeah, I have a feeling that if we'd have had one less creature, just so trample damage gets through, we might have lost. Well, that was awkward. Opponent gave the GGs and then waited forever and then attacked. So I don't know what that means. Let's find out. I mean, like I said, if they still have the 2 cards, okay. I guess they were checking to see if we blocked correctly. Alright, so I have to tell y'all, this looks like a mess on paper. But it played very well. And I think it's a matter of the dragons are all very big. They're hard to deal with. People don't have a ton of sizable flyers. 4 toughness is hard for a lot of decks to punch through multiple times. And we have a lot of haste creatures. That also makes a big difference. So if there were things I would change here, if anything in this list, I might cut 1 Moonveil Regent for an extra at Sushi. Just being able to get access to a few more cards. Or maybe even being able to get the treasure when we need it to be able to play multiple spells. Maybe, though Angel Fire Ignition did come in clutch a couple times, cutting that for another removal spell. Maybe just a straight up Fateful Absence. Outside of that, I don't know if I would touch too much else. So we're just going to run down this list as it is. We've got 2 Destroy Evil, 4 Loam Speaker, 4 Taxidermist, 4 Announcements, 4 Fable, 4 Angel Fire Ignition, but again, could be 3, replaced with a Fateful Absence. 1 at Sushi, could be a second at Sushi. 4 Maniform Hellkite, 2 Moonveil Regents, and we could cut 1 of these. Play 3 Fleetfoot Dancer, 2 Rith Liberated Primeval, 2 Shivan Devastator. Lands, we're going with 2 Plains, 4 Mountains, 2 Forest, 2 Carplusion Forest, 2 Rockfall Vale, 2 Battlefield Forge, 2 Sundown Pass, 2 Brushland, 2 Overgrown Farmland, and 4 Jetmir's Garden. Yeah, so I thought there was not going to be enough defensive cards in this deck, but as it turns out, this is a deck that doesn't need a lot of defense. Your creatures are your defense, or your offense is your defense, as it works out. You just have so many big bodies, so many ways to kind of cycle through cards, and it doesn't seem like a lot, but between the Wedding Announcement, the Fable, and even being able to use Moonveil Regent, you're able to get through some extra cards, which is kind of nice. And you have a ton of haste creatures, which is also great. Between the Angel Fire Ignition, the Fleetfoot Dancers, the Devastator, you're able to really put pressure on the control decks. Even if they sweep your board, you come right back with more. Didn't really get Rith into play but once, I think, but still, I think the card's still worth playing. It's very good. Just lots of really good stuff going on here. But really, if you're just worried about defense, like I said, make those couple of switches that we talked about, and you're probably good to go. It was kind of surprising, but yeah, if you want to play dragons, have at it. And now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Terror of the Peaks. Mostly because this is a card that's only a couple of years old. I mean, beginning of the pandemic, we were playing with this. And this card has slowly crept up to close to $40. And I'm seeing it going for more than that in some places as well. This is a card that you might have tucked around in your stuff that actually has real value. I'm not saying go out and get one, though the card is damn fun to play, especially in Commander. But my goodness, I don't even see all that many people playing with it other than myself, but obviously some people are, and this thing's carrying some real value. I will say, though, it is the type of card that could be reprinted in the upcoming Commander Masters, so if you are looking to pick them up, I would be a little bit cautious. If you enjoy dragons and you're looking for another theme deck, check out this elf deck I had a couple days ago that really was surprising. That's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.